Welcome back to another episode of Rob Sports Center, man. Yes, as you can see by the title. As I'm filming this video right now, this is just the halftime. You know how I told y'all how I did last video. I was going to do a halftime report, and then I was going to do an end of the game report. So, first of all, I want to start with this. I've been having a lot of people commenting on my videos, on my Saints videos. I'm not quite sure if they're Saints fans or what. And they kind of been going at my neck about my take on certain things. They kept like, this is what I get from it. A lot of excuses. That's what I get from that. A lot of excuses. No accountability, no nothing. It's just all excuses. So I say, okay, what good does excuses do? It don't help nothing, right? You have to figure out what the problem is, acknowledge that it is a problem or a lack of, and address it. That's how you get good. So the biggest thing, obviously, coming into this game, what people gonna say? Oh, the Saints had people hurt. The Chiefs had people hurt. I know the Saints had 2 offensive linemen hurt. They got Taysom Hill hurt. I forgot my guy named the linebacker. I can't think of his name at the moment. They got him hurt. You know what I mean? The Chiefs got Rashid Wright hurt. They got who else? Rashid Wright, and who was the other guy that got hurt? I can't think, man. It was someone else that they got hurt. But I'm saying that to say, how are the Chiefs still winning with these injuries taking place? How are they still winning? Hollywood Brown, that's who it was. How are they still winning? So the excuses is out the door at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and go down on my takeaways from it in terms of the first half. I just want to kind of get that out there. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to bring something to sports analysts that's not really seen, and that's honesty and accountability, because that's what we lack. That type of thinking is what allows a lot of mediocrity into the NFL, like Brady was saying. You know what I mean? So based off the first half, I keep telling you guys, and I guess none of y'all are going to refuse. Y'all going to refuse to see it. The Derek Carr is just not it. So in my last video, what was I talking about? How he cannot handle pressure, how he folds under pressure. You look at the interception he threw early on in the game. I'm looking like, dude, the game, man, it hadn't even been 15 minutes. Like, it hadn't even been 3 or 4 minutes into the game. He already throwing a pick on a dumb decision. If you under pressure, I get it. Either take the sack, throw it to your check down, or throw it away. Don't give up an opportunity. If it's second down or first down, why not go there? Now, if it's a third down thing, I get it, because it's almost like a punt. But that's just not smart football to me on that specific play. And then there was another play he threw that could have been picked off too with Rashid Wright. Not a touchdown, not Rashid Wright, but Rashid Shaheed. He threw the ball into double coverage. Double coverage. And he's not a big guy. So where is the decision making coming from? If you look at some of Patrick Mahomes' plays, when there's nothing there, what does he do? Throw the ball away or go down to his check down. Or try to make something happen to extend the plays with his legs. You see what I'm saying? But with Derek Carr, when the pocket collapsing or when he feel the pocket collapsing, he's just lobbing it up there and just hoping that somebody gonna make a play. And you can't win with that. So I got a list of some things that I seen. So check out when the Chiefs got that pick on Carr. What happened after they got that interception? They drove the ball down the field and scored and rewarded their defense. So guess what? Basically what turnovers are is the defense way of saying, hey, go put up some points. So you reward great defense by being able to go put up points. So, okay, look at the Saints. They've been able to hold Kansas City down to 16 points. That's it. 16 points. While the offense can barely even move the ball. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is, I think it was the Eagles game or the Falcons game. I don't remember which game it was. It was one of those games where, I said that it wasn't the defense fault, and I had people going at my neck again. So that's what I try to get them to understand. For people who have never played football, if you're going on and off the field as a defense, fatigue sets in, especially at this level, considering the athletes, you're having to deal with some of the best athletes in the world, right? So you go to y'all come out, y'all make them punt the ball. You go to the sideline. 3 plays, 3 and out, y'all right back on the field. So at some point, that defense is going to give something up. Because it's unrealistic to expect a team to be able to hold. That's just like saying, okay, Patrick, the Chiefs only scored 16 points first half, right? And we're going to hold them to just that. They're not putting up nothing in the second half. Can it be done? Yeah. Is that going to happen? Probably not. So offense is going to have to step up. I was listening to them talking about Clint Kubiak, and they were saying that how his thing was he wanted to put less responsibility on Derek Carr. That shows you how he feel about his quarterback. You know, with basically saying, hey, when I give you this, you just go out there and do it. We don't need you trying to analyze and say, okay, this is what they in read, because that's not you. So we got to try to simplify things for you as much as we possibly can. So that's just my take on it. I don't think that Derek Carr is our quarterback, man. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. The guy has been in the league for 10 plus years and still making bonehead decisions like that. What else do we got? So I got injuries are not an excuse. I already touched on that. The interception, like I said, take the sack, throw away, take your check down, live to fight another day. Defense been playing pretty good football, man. I mean, obviously they've given stuff up, but for the most part, even going into the half, they were still able to hold the Chiefs down to just 3 points. So, that's good. And I just learned that the Saints are number one in red zone defense too. So that's another big up. But my thing is this: what we're gonna have to do moving forward, because we're fighting from behind. We're already down 16-7. Chiefs come out and score again, or even put up 3 points. Now we down 2 possessions. So it's hard to say we got to establish a run game now. So unintentionally, you put Derek Carr in a situation to where it's like he has to take that. You know what I mean? You say you don't want that responsibility, but by us being down and we can't run the ball, like it's not going to help. And that's going to benefit them because that keeps the clock running. And then we can't, other than deep passes, that's the only thing we can complete. Overhead 30-some, 40-some yards, which sometimes they can be miscommunication on the defensive end. So it's not nothing that we're doing specific and something that we're doing special. I'm just being completely honest with you. But, like I say, man, we're going to have to be able to move that ball on the offensive end, man, because defense isn't going to be able to keep doing this. At some point, the Chiefs are going to break through. I'm just going to be honest. So, that's my take on the first half. So, I'll see y'all in the second half. Hopefully it ain't the same thing of what I said in the first half and the second half. But knowing what I know, I believe so. All right, let me guess. It's the defense fault, right? Right? That's what I'm assuming we're about to hear. We got injuries, right? That's what I'm assuming I'm about to hear in the comments. Defense fault and we got injuries. So even the commentators said for themselves, I heard it. I should have recorded it too, just for y'all. The Saints defense has been on the field all night. What did I say at the halftime point? What did I say? I said that if you keep putting those guys out there on the field, some point they're going to give up something. I'm going to be completely honest with you. And I don't want to hear nothing about the bull crap PI call they might have missed because they didn't call one on us as well. Well, on them, I mean. So I don't want to hear that. The time for excuses, like I said, is over with for me. I made a video at the beginning of the year saying that this is, for me, in terms of the Saints, is like, we need to win now. Cam Jordan, DeMario Davis, Lattimore, these guys aren't getting any younger. Kamara, the time is now. But the thing is, we got a quarterback that just been in the league for 11 years and is getting outplayed by guys who only been in the league for 1 year. CJ Stroud. Guys who've only been in the league for 2 or 3 years. Like, come on, man. The time for excuses is over with. Yeah, defense, did bend a lot, honestly. But I think that it just came down to Patrick Mahomes making some pretty good plays. And it just came down to some pretty good offensive schemes. It's hard to go against that. In my opinion, considering what the Saints have done over the course of the season in terms of defense and limiting teams, the Saints defense has been doing a hell of a job. That goes back to even last year. It's been the offense that cannot catch rhythm. And it's not Clint Kubiak. It's not Dennis Allen. It is the quarterback. He don't show no signs of confidence. He don't show no signs of, I'm like that. He don't show no signs of coming off that field saying, man, hey, check this out. We finna put some points up on this board. Defense been working their ass off all night. We're putting some points up on this board. I don't care if I gotta try to run for them. We're putting points on this board. Defense keep getting these stops. Keep limiting them to 3 points, and we can't even come out and get 2 first downs. So I ain't gonna go too deep into it. I just want to know, if you're a Saints fan and you watching this, let me know what your excuse of to why the Saints has been on a constant decline. And I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries. And I don't want to hear I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries. Or what was the other excuse I said? And I don't want to hear nothing about the defense. Yeah, that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, man. smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, click that post notification bell where you be notified on all things Rob Sports Center. And if you like to hear from a Saints fan that keeps it real and just a sports, analyst that keeps it real, period, then you might want to subscribe to this channel, because we ain't going based off no script. I'm coming on here and I'm being raw, uncut, and honest, because that's what this world needs, and that's what the NFL needs too, because it's too much mediocrity going on in it. I'll see y'all next video. I'm out this thing. Peace.